Hi everyone, welcome to the Love Witch Live. It is a Lonnie takeover. Mom is again in class today, so if you're joining, welcome back. I did a Love Witch takeover last week, and I'll also be doing it next week, so stay tuned for that. We got lots of fun stuff planned and coming up. I'm still kind of sipping my coffee today. But yeah, welcome everybody. I think Gatsby might also want to say hello. I'm also not alone today. I have somebody joining me here. His name is Mason. Say hi, Mason.
Hi.
So if you hear him chiming in the background, he's just over here saying hi. He doesn't want to be on camera because he doesn't feel like he looks presentable, but I think he looks very handsome. So if you hear him chiming in, that would be him. My room is not haunted, although sometimes I wonder. But this is definitely an actual person. Today we actually have a really fun topic that we're talking about. Before actually I dive into our topic, I wanted to see where everybody is watching from today. Let me know, like, are you watching from the United States? Are you watching from the UK? Say hi in the comments. Like, we want to connect with you guys. We want to know like where everybody likes to tune in from. And yeah, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. I'll mention your name. We'll make this a conversation. So yeah, tune in. Say hi. Let me know in the comments where you guys are all watching from. Hi, Kim. Hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I love it when you see like familiar faces too. People like come back and people that you know when they come back. It's really fun to have that connection come back around again. But yeah, today we have a really fun topic. Hello, Diana. Hi. We have a really fun topic today. If my phone will unlock, see if we can try this again. There we go. Okay, so today we are talking about higher self, and I'm really excited about this card. Last week, if you missed it, last time we talked about eyes, and what I really liked about last week was the eyes are more than just your physical senses, right? They're also your spiritual senses. And higher self is much more of a spiritually related card, although it still applies to your physical life. And that's why I'm a big fan of the Spiritual Anatomy Divination card deck that my mom and I created together. She wrote it. I created the art for it. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it, but we reference one of those cards every single week, especially if you're tuning in for the first time today. We've got a little bit of a system that we do. We do our Spiritual Anatomy Divination card deck. We do our love hearts. We do advice for love in the afterlife. We love it when you guys talk in the comments because then we can sort of interact with you. We can help answer any questions that you might have. If you missed your question from last week, please bring it up again this week and vice versa. Next time, or today, if you actually missed a question, please bring it back around next week so we can get it answered for you guys. But we'll go ahead and dive right in here. As always, I'm used to managing controls while mom talks, so I'm kind of multitasking a little bit, but we have got this down. I think I got a good system going. But today we are talking about higher self, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just read from the card deck as well. Mom just tuned in. Hello. Hi. Do you want to be added to the stream? Let's see here. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We're just taking a little break. Everyone's busy working. I thought I'd flash up a picture for you. I'll put it in your overlays.
Okay.
So, yeah, my class is like, they're like, oh, we're going to miss Lonnie as the love witch.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, how's it going? Did you just get started?
Just got started. We just went ahead and got started. Mason's over here, so I just introduced him real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into the card, and I just kind of was giving everyone a quick briefing of how our system operates. But yeah, how's class going? Yeah, guys, everyone, this is why she's not here today. She's teaching her theta healing class, so she's been a busy bee, like pretty much every single day. I'll take this down. But yeah, pretty much every single day I'm talking to you and you're like, oh, I'm doing this and this and this. I got a million things going on. I'm like, holy cow. Like, oh, she's just rocking and rolling. So if you guys aren't familiar, theta healing classes are amazing. They help you remove subconscious belief programs. They help you with your past trauma, help create a future that you love and want and desire. And that's what she does. I mean, it's really changing. We've got a lot of testimonials that we're actually going to plan on airing soon. So stay tuned for those, but also check out her Facebook page. But yeah, how's it
going? My website too. They're actually on my website.
Oh yeah.
I've got like a fantastic class. I've got like students. I've got a student in the UK right now who a lot of people know. She's really active in our group here with Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah. We've got a whole bunch of people. You know what? I'd just say we got someone in Texas, Steph from Texas. We've got Rhonda from Ohio.
Oh.
We've got Sedina from Florida.
Sedina. I did a goddess painting for Sedina.
Yeah. And we've got Mel, where are you from? Was it Las Vegas?
Always forget Mel's from Las Vegas. I don't know why. I feel like she's like so close to us.
I keep connecting her with Colorado. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but no, she's from Vegas. So yeah, we've got such a great class, and Bob's sitting in so that our numbers are even, and he gets to utilize his skills and abilities. So it's an absolutely amazing, amazing class. But so I just actually wanted to like hijack and say, pop in and say hi and like welcome everybody. And like, I love watching you do the takeover. You do such a great job, Lonnie.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi,
yeah.
Hi, Diana. Hi, Mary.
Mary
Hi,
Klein, thank you. I never got to say thank you. She bought me a birthday shot.
Who did?
Mary Klein.
She
Mary, yeah.
Mary Klein did?
Was it Mary Klein for dinner or no?
No. That was the wait staff.
Oh, I thought it was Mary. Oh, it was the wait staff. Okay, never mind. My mistake. Well, I never got a chance to say hello. So hello.
That's right. We saw her at Mark's on your birthday.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got to stop over and say hello. So I was looking for her on the way out, and I was like, where'd she go?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Stevia.
Hi, Stevia. Hi,
Tim. All right. So I have to get back to class. I got to
do
on everybody. I've got it all set up on Zoom. So I got pop into a room,
yeah,
and just make sure that everyone's rolling with it. But it works out great. I love it because all these students connecting from all over the world are able to work together and receive just amazing healing. So, and everyone's like very, very gifted. It's very exciting to be a part of. And I see a lot of theta healers actually in our classroom, Kim, Diana. Yeah. So it's like all these people that pop in with us frequently are people that have already studied with us or worked with us. They're super gifted spiritually, lots of psychic gifts. So it's so great.
That's another thing too. The theta healing classes help you expand upon your spiritual gifts. So whatever you have, they help kind of like knock down those walls, open those doors, help you just blossom and grow. So
yeah,
benefits.
I know. So I'll let you take over, Lonnie. I just wanted to pop in.
Cool.
I'd like to put in an overlay for you though, that you can flash up so my students all have an opportunity to kind of say hi through their photos.
Sure.
You can put it up sometime during your broadcast. I'll throw it in your.
Awesome. Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Very cool. That was so cool. I love it when she gets to pop in and say hi. That was the first time I think actually in a while that we've been able to do that. But I love it when we get to have like the two different windows, and the collaboration is always fun. But yeah, kind of getting back into it, you guys. We are talking about higher self today. I do have the card here opened up, so I'll be reading actually from the book itself. So I'm excited to share this with you. So let me know if this resonates. Like, let me know in the comments here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Allison's watching. Hi from the UK. That's awesome. Okay. Cool. So yeah, let me know if this resonates, you guys. If you're working on this, I like to think that the cards that we draw come up for a reason. I think there's a reason that somebody needs to hear this. Maybe everybody as a collective needs to hear this. But let me know what parts of it are really tuning in with you today. All right, let's get started here. I'll pull up this banner. We'll get the picture up. So higher self. This card indicates that you need to become more familiar with your higher self. Your higher self is a part of you, but you may not even be aware of your connection to it. When you enter meditation, you may ask to speak to your higher self. Your higher self is unique to you, and everyone has the ability to do this. Your higher self, when this card is selected, you are being guided to connect with your higher self for the answers you seek. Your higher self always knows what is in your highest and best. The trouble is that we seldom seek guidance from our higher self. We tend to ask our friends and family what they think about a situation that we have concerns with. Most of the time, they don't have all the facts and certainly wouldn't know if it would be in your highest and best for you to have a certain life experience or not. As wonderful and supportive people in your life, they will give you their advice to the best of their ability. If you meditate and connect with your higher self to get your answers instead, you are likely to get the answers from a more reliable source. Even spirit guides have their own agenda or opinions about a matter based on their perspective. Your higher self is going to be able to guide you in a way that others simply cannot. Learn to connect to this part of yourself and trust the guidance that you receive. Alternative meanings to this card are trust yourself. You know yourself better than anyone else, and you know what is right for you. Meditation can help you receive the answers that you seek. Your higher self may be creating something in your life that it thinks that you want. Be sure you and your higher self are in alignment. That one's extremely important, I think. My light is freaking out. Maybe my room is haunted. We joked about that at the beginning, and now I think like the ghost in my room is like, yes, it is. I am here. You may need to speak to your higher self to explain what it is that you want. And your higher self may need an updated awareness about something. So talk to it like a friend. So I love a lot of the meanings behind this card, especially the alternative meanings. My favorite one is making sure that you and your higher self are in alignment. We don't always realize. I like to envision my higher self as like the best version of myself, right? It's sort of like this consciousness that's like kind of like a big picture version of who I am. Like down here, I have this very small human perspective of what I perceive to be around me. I see things from a very like narrow point of view. I don't see the big picture, but my higher self sees things from this like viewpoint of looking down upon a situation. They can see more of the moving pieces and puzzle parts and give me more wisdom and more guidance than I would have ever been able to receive had I not connected directly with that before. So making sure that you are in alignment with your higher self is so important because it does expand your perspective. It expands your viewpoint. I think it helps you be more of a compassionate person as well. And not only being able to place yourself in other people's shoes, but being able to sort of look out for yourself in a way, right? You've got this sort of like energy that is you, but it's looking out for you kind of as like a big brother or a big sister, just like looking down on you, being like, this girl, right? So it's really cool to be able to have that connection and know that you have that ability. You have this energy that is bigger than you, that is bigger than just what is down here. So who here has like been trying to connect with their higher self? I know last week we had mentioned a little bit that we were talking about meditation, and meditation, this is actually brought up in the card as well, is one of the best ways that you can connect with this higher self energy. Something that I have been able to do in the past, I think Mom teaches this as well in her theta healing classes. But basically what you do is when you go into meditation, imagine connecting with that part of yourself that is more divine, right? You kind of envision this energy above where you are currently. It's like up past the earth, past the stars, but it's up here. And it's this version of you that's more expanded, that's more light filled. And being able to connect with that, I think, can add so many beautiful benefits to your life and just a bunch of really wonderful things. Robin says hi. Hello, Robin. Margaret Ellen Adams. Hello. Working on the best version of myself. I love that too, because that's exactly what it's all about, is being able to become that best version of yourself. Your higher self is sort of in many ways like a blueprint for you to sort of work towards becoming down here on this like physical plane of existence, right? We're human beings, we're allowed to make mistakes, we're allowed to grow, we're allowed to be flawed, but at the end of the day, it's really important for us to continue growing and trying to achieve this version of who we are and who we're meant to be, this beautiful, expanded, more healed, more whole, more compassionate and loving, broader version of ourselves so that we can kind of benefit humanity, benefit ourselves, and benefit the people that are around us and that we love. So I love this card. I think it's a really beautiful way to start the day, and especially start the week on a Sunday too, being able to think about who it is that you want to be. And I think as a great exercise to do, we can think about at the end of this Love Witch episode, we can think about, what is the highest version of ourselves? Like, have we actually sat down and thought, like, me at my highest level, at my highest evolution, at my highest form, what does that look like? How am I operating in my life? Do I have the same career? Do I live in the same house? Do I have the same relationship, the same friend group? Am I happy? And, happiness isn't just when things are going right, but happiness is feeling fulfillment. It's that inner part of yourself that is nourished and just blossoming and growing, right? So is your career, is that something that you are really, really thriving in? Do you really feel like the energy that you're putting out into the universe is creating a space for you in your life where you're just expanding? Do you think that you're helping other people expand? So being able to kind of connect with what we feel is supposed to be the best version of ourselves, and being able to picture that too. I think that's a big part of meditation and manifesting, because if you don't have a blueprint, if you don't have an idea of what that looks like just yet, it's kind of hard to step into that and to be that and to create that, right? So as an exercise today, guys, I really want you, maybe tell me in the comments, what are some things that you want your higher self to, how do you want to be more of your higher self in your daily life? Is it meditating on a daily basis? Is it eating healthier? Is it making some tough choices, but choices that are for self-love? What is it for you that that you are trying to grow into right now in your life? I have sea awesome blue, gold, and emerald green. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I love being able to see colors when we connect with our higher self. I'll put this comment up here. But when we're seeing colors, when we connect with our higher selves, when we are connected with energies, that's so cool because it's like aura. It's just kind of like a very good kind of validation point for us to know that we are connecting with an energy that is higher than ourselves. So yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing. Oh, quick reminder, you guys, as well, we do the love charm bag every single week. If you guys are interested in attracting more love and energy into your life, more of a loving vibration, please remember that the energy of love attracts everything. It's not just romance. If you're looking for more money, more stability, if you're looking for a new home, whatever it is that you're trying to draw to you in your life, love as an energy magnet. So when you vibrate in the energy of love, you attract all of those things to you that you are seeking. We like to aim it more towards relationships because it is a love witch, and that's what my mom is specializing in currently. However, if you do want to get the love charm bag, please remember that it applies to many different areas of your life. So if you want the love charm bag, type in hashtag love charm bag in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Yeah. Looks like Margaret is turning in from Michigan. Yes, we're in Minnesota. It is cold. It was like 30 degrees yesterday, and I was like, yes, this is nice. This is nice weather. And I had like this moment where I was like, this is not that nice. It's 30 degrees. I'm like bundled up head to toe. I'm like, I don't know if this is as nice as I'm feeling like it is right now. Kim, yes, hashtag love charm bag. Yes, I love it. Yeah, make sure you guys hashtag love charm bag in the comments, you guys, if you want to attract that beautiful energy into your life. But yeah, so let's keep talking about higher self. What are some things that we want to kind of go into today? Like what is it that you're doing to step into that highest version of yourself? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious as to what everybody is applying on a personal level, because I think as individuals, it's important for us to share that, let other people know what's working for them, especially in the group chat here. It's good for other people to kind of gain some tips and tricks. What works for one person might not always work for another. However, somebody might have a really amazing idea that somebody else has not quite thought of yet. So let's talk about how we are becoming the best versions of ourselves on a daily basis and in our lives. Yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. Got another hashtag love charm bag. Yes, yes. How about Mason? What do you do to become the best version of yourself? Mason's an actor, by the way, you guys. He is Mr. Hollywood over here.
Mr. Shy Guy.
Mr. Shy Guy. I'm so surprised he's shy about being on camera, but he'll definitely. You've actually wanted to do voiceover work as well, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit. So what is it that you do to become like the best version of yourself?
Kind of just like picture who I want to be in like 5-10 years and try to stay aligned with that. Like,
yeah,
like what lifestyle would I live? How would I treat people? How would I like treat myself? Just like stuff like that.
I like that too. Like, how would you treat yourself? I remember reading a quote recently. I believe I found it on Pinterest or something, because I'm like big time obsessed with Pinterest. Pinterest is the best, but I think the quote was, how do you treat yourself on the journey to your highest dreams? And I think that's extremely important to remember too, because, it's important for us to take care of ourselves inside and out. It all ties together, mind, body, spirit. I think we talked a little bit about this last week as well with the card eyes. How do you treat your journey to your dreams? Are you telling yourself that you're only going to be happy when you're successful, when you have money, when you have the house that you want? Or are you going to be happy along the journey? Are you going to give yourself permission to make those choices along the way that will help benefit you now and also down the road? But are you going to give yourself permission to be kind to yourself as you grow, as you blossom, as you become the best, highest, beautiful version of yourself? And being able to connect with your higher self too on a spiritual level in meditation, I think, is going to help you achieve that. Being able to tap in and be like, hey, higher self, what can I do to improve down here on the physical plane? What can I do to make myself be the best version of me? Hashtag love charm bag. We got 2 more. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Yeah, make sure you guys hashtag love charm bag in the comments. We love seeing those. I'll take me some romance, says Margaret. That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to if you want a love charm bag, make sure you hashtag love charm bag in the comments too, because we can't send it to you unless you say it. We don't know if you don't want it, but if you want some romance, maybe you need a love charm bag, let us know. Surrounded by good people, exercise. Yes, absolutely. Eat well, good thoughts. Those are really good tips and advice. Being around good people, I don't think we realize how much the people that we surround ourselves with impact our mental clarity and our headspace. You are the 5 people that you spend the most time around. Maybe take a really honest stock at the people that you allow into your life, right? If you, another quote, I'm full of quotes today. What is it? Don't take criticism from somebody you wouldn't go to for advice, right? That's a really important one. And if you're looking at the people that are around you and you're like, I don't know that I'd take advice from you. I don't know that I respect you. I don't know that you're living in the healthiest or highest truth and headspace, or maybe that vibration that you're currently choosing to be a part of is not aligning with who I am. It's just, it's clashing. It's pushing me into this space, you know, where you're not healthy, you're not thriving. You want to make sure that you are healthy and thriving. It doesn't mean you have to cut them out forever. It's not black and white. Sometimes it's just you need space from it so that you can get back in sync with yourself. And sometimes it is being able to make those choices for yourself that are aligning with your self-love. Like, is this friendship? Is this relationship? Is this even work situation? Is this benefiting me? And is this a healthy space for me right now? Is this going to lead me to the journey of my highest dreams? And being able to know what your dreams are in the first place too. I don't think many people even know. It seems like such a simple statement to like know what your dreams are, but I really truly don't think many people do know that. So connecting with yourself, what is it that you want? How are you making it happen? What are you doing to create that in your life? What choices are you doing on a daily basis to build yourself into that space? And remember too, like we mentioned before, you know, you are the 5 people that you spend the most time around. Are they doing the same things? Are they also trying to align themselves with their highest and best truth? Are they trying to become the best version of themselves? If yes, that seems like a really good fit. You guys are going to keep each other on track. You're going to be in alignment. The energies that you're going to draw together is going to be amplified. If not, then maybe it's time to take a little bit of space. Just draw back, focus on yourself. Maybe they'll come around when they're ready, right? But in the meantime, you gotta be focused on you. You're responsible for your own energy and your own space. But yes, eat well. Eating well is very important. You are also what you eat. 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut, so making sure that you are eating things that are fueling your body. If you don't have energy to create your dreams, you're not going to be able to create them in the first place, you know? So put into your body what you want to put out of it, what you want to put into the world. If you put good things in, good things will come out. Not in a literal way. In a spiritual way. Good thoughts as well is extremely important. Similar to the physical choices that we have, right? The thoughts and the energies that we consume. Are you consuming media that is detrimental to your mental health? Are you listening to music that puts you into a low space? A lot of these things we don't realize, you know, that's constantly around us. Sometimes commercials, I often find myself muting commercials because I just don't like hearing it in my space. I'm like, this isn't benefiting me or making me happy. It's just like chaos and like extra information. It's overwhelming, right? Just mute it. Just mute it. What kind of music are you listening to? Is the music that you're listening to helping you vibrate on a higher level? Is it helping you align with a space where you're motivated, you're inspired? What I find too, especially as far as meditation goes, we talked about meditation last week and this week as well, came up in both cards, but I like to listen to really beautiful music when I meditate. And especially when I manifest. And I remember, I think I read this somewhere as well, but somebody that is a pretty meditation manifestor, very successful, they would listen to music. You'll have to double check my facts on this because I forget who it is and I want to say, but I'm like, I don't want to say that it's this person without like actually having the black and white information in front of me. But essentially what they do is they will listen to music that makes them feel a very strong emotion. So sometimes it'll be a cinematic soundtrack, right? Sometimes it'll be just very, very beautiful piano music, whatever it is that makes you feel something beautiful too. It evokes an emotion of like beauty or joy or happiness. It hits really, really strongly in your heart chakra. If you do that while you're manifesting, it's going to really lock in that manifestation for you and help you attract those things in a very magnetic way, very quickly. So being able to tap into that emotion and that energy, as well as having a very, very clear view of what it is that you're trying to create, is a wonderful way of being able to tap into the energy of becoming the highest version of yourself, as well as being able to tap into your higher self energy. So make sure all of these things are in alignment. Eat well, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, guys, make sure if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. We love being able to answer any questions you have about love in the afterlife. Last week, we connected with a few people who had lost some very, very important loved ones to them. And it was really, really beautiful to be able to share that experience and offer a little bit of peace and just wellness in an overall sense. So if you guys have any questions about that, my mom also just recently released a pet meditation video, being able to connect with your pets in the afterlife. So for those of you that have lost pets recently or even a while back and you want to be able to connect with them in a spiritual sense and see them in meditation, I would definitely recommend checking that out. It was very good. I helped her edit that one, and I love the music that we picked for it. It was really beautiful. But all right, let's see here. Oh, also, you guys, please make sure that you enter for our Love Box giveaway. Just as a little reminder here, let me see if I can find the photo here. All right, so the Love Box is amazing. We touched on this last week. The Love Box is a book that includes a love book written by Diana Palm, my mom. I helped her edit it. Bob helped a little bit as well. It's really beautifully done. Basically, it helps you clear any blocks that you have in your life towards manifesting the best potential soulmate for you, the highest potential soulmate for you. It comes with a pink candle, which I always recommend lighting after you've read the book. I don't think you want to like attract a soulmate to you before you've done a lot of your healing work. I think it comes in and it makes it more difficult for you guys to find happiness. Not to say that it wouldn't work out, but we definitely want to make sure we do most of our healing before we start attracting energies to us. But it also comes with a really beautiful love charm bag filled with wonderful herbs. It has an affirmation in it, a crystal, and then this beautiful essential oil and sage to help clear your space. All of these awesome things to get you rocking and rolling and then attract the love that you are seeking, which is amazing. It looks like this is the banner she was talking about as well. Oh, these are her students that she's working with today. Awesome. Yeah, it's Mel and Sedina. Oh my goodness. All right, so this looks like it's her second Theta Healing class of this month. I think she has one more next weekend, which is why I'm doing another takeover. But these are her students that are doing amazing. I'm so proud of them. It looks like a pretty full class too. It's awesome. So exciting. Good job, everybody. Wanted to make sure we brought this up and give them a little shout out here. It's really cool and everyone's able to pop in and say hello. Mel's in the bottom right corner there. She also has a YouTube channel where she talks about a lot of really beautiful topics. So maybe we'll add the link after this gets posted because she's a super cool lady. And Sedina as well. I did a goddess painting for Sedina I think last year, and that was really fun. She's really cool to work with. I would love to get that video. Yes. About the eyes I lost. Eyes you lost. Okay. Sandra, please elaborate. I'd love to hear more about what it is that you're looking for. Need love bag now. Love charm bag. Yeah. Margaret, I do not blame you. I hear you. Is it possible to get rid of a narcissist? Yuck. Yes, Margaret. Okay, this is an amazing question. Thank you for adding this. It is possible to get rid of a narcissist. It's not easy. And, it depends on the situation. I'm not sure about what the personal details are that you're experiencing right now. But as far as narcissists go, they absolutely feed on your self-doubt. Any insecurities that you have, they are pretty good at being able to put energetic hooks into your field, so it's easy for them to sort of weasel their way back into your life. I'm not sure if you've experienced this, but often it is found that when you try to pull away or you try to leave, they will find a way to like come back in and be like, no, like you're mine, like I can't, like, and it feels like hooks, and they're very good at being able to kind of repetitively do this. But the best advice that I can offer is make sure that you love yourself enough to know when to walk away and to be able to hold very firm boundaries. So being able to connect with your higher self, I think it's very funny that this card is coming up again today as well, because I think when you know your higher self, I think when you are in alignment with your higher self, you are filled to the brim with self-love. Your cup is overflowing, right? You're not pouring from a depleted cup where there's 2 sips left and you're giving just whatever you happen to have. No, you're filled with self-love, you're overflowing, you have all of this beautiful energy to give, but being able to hold that boundary of knowing this is what I have to offer, this is what I do not have to offer, and being able to recognize in other people when their boundaries are very vague, when they're very ambiguous, when they consistently overstep lines with you, it's important for you to be able to hold that line for yourself and maintain that sense of self-love and say, no, no, thank you. This is my line. This is my boundary, black and white. This is what is acceptable to me, and this is what is not acceptable to me. And being able to deal with narcissists is very tricky because their energy can be very sticky. It does stick to you. It's kind of like gum on the bottom of your shoe, right? But it's like around you too, and you feel it. But the best thing that I can ever say is 100,000,000% know that you are worthy and deserving of love. You are so worthy and deserving of love. And if there is a narcissist in your life that is taking your energy or overstepping any of those boundaries, know that you're worthy to walk away. It's okay to walk away. In fact, it is you protecting yourself, and it is you protecting your, I mean, I keep saying self-love, and that word keeps coming up again today, so I think it needs to be really drilled in, but absolutely, yeah, it is possible to get rid of them. Just make sure that when you do, that door is shut. They need a lot of healing work that they need to do as individuals, and it's also not your job to rescue anybody. It's not your job to heal anybody. So if there's a narcissist in your life, you have to be able to say, you know, thank you for the lessons that you taught me, but move on out because your energy is no longer welcome. And from the sounds of it, you know, yuck. From the sound of it, it seems like you've had a bit of an experience. So I wish you the best of luck, Margaret. I really hope that this advice helps. Make sure that you are looking out for your self-love and know that you're worthy and deserving of having somebody in your life that loves you unconditionally, and make sure those boundaries and those needs are being met. So yeah, I hope that helps. Sandra, pets. I would love to get that video about the pets that I lost. Yes, Sandra. I can see, let me see if I can create a banner here and do a link for you guys in the comments. It should be on my mom's channel if you just go to Diana Palm on YouTube. I think it's our most recent video, but I will pull it up here just in case.
Body release.
Oh, and it's starting to play. Whoa! I love live shows. You never know what's going to happen. All right, I'll create a banner here, you guys, and put that link up for you if you guys wanted to see that meditation video. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can copy and paste that off of the screen. If not, I'll go ahead and add it to the comments there. I think it shows up on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys wanted to check out this video, there we go. Diana wanted to add as well, yes, those narcs are the worst, narcissists, yes. They do put the energetic hooks in you. You have to heal yourself. It's the only way out, and becoming real and authentic because they can't deal with that. They are fake. Amen, Diana. You are absolutely correct. Yes, making sure that you are being very real with yourself. Also giving yourself permission to know like what you're feeling and experiencing is truth. I think oftentimes narcissists are very good at distorting your view of reality, and I think that knowing yourself, knowing who you are and what your truth is, and being able to speak up for that, especially when you feel like a boundary has been crossed or, you know, violated in some way, being able to say, this is my viewpoint, this is my perspective, and kind of holding firm to that and saying, this is my truth, this is what I've been able to experience, and not letting them twist it into something that is very confusing for everybody in the situation. So becoming real and authentic is extremely important. I think narcissists have a very hard time dealing with authentic emotions. So knowing for sure, like, you know, that your emotions are valid. Your emotions are valid. If you're feeling upset or hurt about something, please be sure to speak up about it. They're probably not going to hear you, but I'm sure friends and family will be able to validate your experience and be like, something's really fishy about this. Maybe dip out. This isn't healthy, you know? It's really important that, you know, especially in any kind of relationship, you have two people that are consistently trying to create a healthy relationship. Doesn't mean people will not make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but being able to identify a narcissist is extremely important because they pop up here and there, and being able to say this person is a little bit shady. So, yeah, and she kind of confirms here as well. Yeah, heal yourself, know yourself, love yourself. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of finding peace. Sorry, I sent pets. Your mom put up the pets you've lost, and we had a major house fire. Oh, Sandra, I'm so sorry. Okay, I think that if you guys need to reference this link at any point, I have this listed in the comments here. We'll also go ahead and put it in the description of the video at the end of the episode too, in case you guys missed this. But I'm gonna go ahead and put her comment up here. The mom put the video about pets you lost. We had a major house fire and I lost 4 dogs and my cat. Sandra, I am so sorry for your loss. Animals are so important and they really do become pieces of your family, and that's a very large loss that you've experienced. I'm saying that literally as I'm saying that, my cat just walked in. So Gatsby also is very sorry for your loss. But my heart goes out to you. Sending all the love and healing energy your way. 100%, absolutely. Yeah, I think this meditation could definitely be very beneficial to be able to connect with them and just know that they're safe on the other side. I think, you know, animals don't typically have an issue crossing over like humans do. Typically humans have unfinished business or emotions and things of that nature, but animals tend to cross over pretty quickly. So that's good. Diana, you were so on point. Thank you, Diana. Yes, and you as well. Thank you for adding that to the chat. I think that was very helpful. I love it when we're able to like create a conversation and create a dialogue, you know, where we're all sort of discussing like our thoughts and views of this. Got it. Thanks, hon. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sandra. I actually, do you have more pets? I'm really curious because I feel like there's more around you. I don't know if that was all of the ones that you lost, if that was all of them, but I definitely feel like there's a lot more either coming your way or you have more in your life that are surrounding you. And I do feel like there will be more adding to that. And I think they're gonna find you as well. It's not really gonna be like, are you going to the shelter or anything like that? It's like they're gonna seek you out. You're gonna find them on the street. They're gonna show up on your doorstep. A friend is gonna be like, for example, how I adopted Gatsby. Somebody asked me to foster him, and I couldn't give him away. I was like, I'm sorry, he's mine. I can't foster him. He's my baby. I'm just gonna straight up adopt him. So yeah, things like that happen sometimes. So please keep your eyes open. I do think there's a lot of more fur babies coming your way. I think that you're a good fur baby mama. So yes, you are so spot on. I had to survive the fire. I'm sorry. 3, and I adopted 3. You adopted 3 more. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Good. That's amazing, Sandra. And animals are so healing too. It's such a tragedy and such a loss that you've lived through and that you've experienced, and being able to provide a beautiful, loving home to other animals and to continue to like move forward from that loss and provide that sort of unconditional love and that beautiful space for other animals is such an awesome and amazingly healing way to move on from something like this. So congratulations on your new fur babies. And thank you so much for adding your experience to the chat. I definitely feel like that meditation will help though. Definitely check it out. Yeah, I was actually, it's funny because I helped her edit the video and I was like doing the editing and I was like, whoa, I'm like starting to meditate like unintentionally, accidentally, but it was very helpful. And she has a very soothing voice as well. All right, guys, so we're gonna dive in here and talk a little bit about our love hearts, because I feel like the love hearts are very helpful as well. They're sort of like a divination card deck, except they're more specific and they're more aimed towards your romantic life and also your self-love journey, because those two are very interlinked. They're very connected. Our self-love journey and our romantic journey are in many ways one and the same. So some of the ones that I picked for today are allow yourself to make mistakes, which is funny because we sort of brushed on that before when we were mentioning about narcissists, which is very different. Like narcissists are not okay, boundary, knowing when to say no and being able to claim your self-love and claim your space and say this is not acceptable. Make sure that you give yourself permission to do that. But also when it comes to your self-love, don't hold yourself to such a standard where you are unafraid of making mistakes, where you are trying to be this version of perfection, and acknowledge that when you do make mistakes as a human, as an individual, that you give yourself compassion, you learn from the experience, and the next time around you do better, because everyone's going to mess up. It's going to happen. Everyone's going to mess up. Sometimes people mess up multiple times, but at the end of the day, it's making sure that you do learn from the experience, you heal from the experience, and you step forward into just a better space and a better light that does reflect your higher self. So I think that's a very important contribution to today. This is another one, another love heart. Your value is more than your body. And this one came up and I was actually very surprised because I was like, whoa, that's so true. It's so true. I think we don't realize, I think especially when, people have, gotten divorced or they're pursuing new relationships, maybe they're getting back into the dating game. You're thinking, it's been a while since I've dated somebody, right? I've been married for 12 plus years, or maybe it's just been a while since you've, felt confident to push yourself and to try finding your soulmate, right? Remember, your value is more than your body. Your value is everything that you are, your mind, your spirit, your energy, like your skills, your talents, your humor. All of these beautiful, amazing things are the makeup of who you are as a person. Your body is a very small fraction of it. You are so much more than this physical outer shell that we happen to inhabit. And the person that you draw to you in your life is going to be drawn to you as a whole, not just you on the outside, because that would be very shallow, right? When you're attracting a soulmate, you're not attracting somebody that looks good with you in photos. You're attracting somebody that feels good to you in your heart, that when you're around them, you feel peace, you feel joy, you feel like you're just yourself and you're free and you're peaceful and you're happy. Those are the things that we want to attract in our life when it comes to pulling in a loving soulmate energy. So remember that you're more than your body. And also, this is a follow-up to that. It's funny because this is sort of hand in hand with that love heart, but this next love heart that we have is vitamins. So while you are more than your body, you also do inhabit a physical body that needs to be healthy. And we're not talking like look good necessarily. I mean, feel good, look good, make sure that you are like in alignment with how you want to be in the world. But vitamins are very important. Vitamins nourish you from the inside out. And making sure that you are giving yourself the resources and the energy that you need on a physical level, as well as an energetic level, is going to help you put that out into the universe and attract somebody to you that is in alignment with your highest and best interest. And then also remembering that while you are not just your body, your partner is not just their body. Maybe you have this image of like, oh, Prince Charming's got to be 6'4" and have like dark hair and look like a supermodel, right? You might have this like image of like what you think your like soulmate's supposed to look like. But that's not always true. Your soulmate is what you feel. And that's so much more valuable at the end of the day. So remember that as you're on your soulmate journey. You might have a crush on a guy at the supermarket. Maybe every day you go to get your kids dinner, right? Or you pick up groceries for the week. There's that clerk that flirts with you and you're kind of curious and you're like, I don't know, they're not really my type. That's okay. Give them a chance. Gatsby agrees, apparently. Hello. How many of you have cats at home? Do you guys have cats? Do you want to say hi, Gatsby? Hello. Hello. He's a very large kitty. But I guess he really wanted to say hi. All right, sweetie. But yes, please remember that you are more than your body. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you. She says, great job, Lonnie. Thank you. And then the last love heart that we have today is make that connection. And that's very subjective. And I kind of wanted to keep that one open-ended for you guys to interpret for yourselves. As far as I feel, making that connection can be reaching out to that person that maybe you had a connection with a few years ago. Maybe it was somebody that you had been in a relationship with and it didn't work out. And you've always kind of wondered, like, maybe if I went back, maybe there's still something there. Or maybe it's somebody that you've kind of been thinking about for a while. It could be somebody that you've recently started talking to and you're afraid to take that step in that right direction. You're afraid to move forward with that relationship. But it is definitely saying make that connection. So what is that connection for you? What's that connection that you're seeking in your life? And that is it, you guys, for the self-love hearts today. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the self-love hearts. I think today is going to be a little bit of an earlier episode. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Let me know what questions that you have. If you have any questions about love in the afterlife, anything to do with soulmates, things of that nature. And we'll go ahead and get them answered for you before we time out. But we also, as a quick reminder, guys, if you wanted to love charm bags, we give them away every single week. If you guys missed out this week, make sure you tune in next week. I think next week is my last week of doing the Love Witch takeover. I'm just reading a comment here. Sandra says, "Oh, hi Gatsby," and I was gonna say hi right away, and then I was still talking. But hello, Sandra. Gatsby says hello as well. But yeah, next week is my last week of doing the Love Witch takeover, so I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to come back. These are really fun for me to do. But if you didn't get to do the Love charm bags this week, make sure you tune in next week. And we'll be sure to pick a new person when we do the Love charm bag giveaway. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about love and the afterlife, now is the time to kind of chime in. If you need any guidance, if you're seeking any guidance, you have any questions about what's going on in your life, or any loved ones that are happy, or any loved ones that are experiencing things currently, let us know. I'm gonna go ahead and see who's done hashtag love charm bag in the comments as well here. We've got quite a few of them today, you guys. Good job. Hashtag love charm bag. Hashtag love charm bag. Thanks, ladies. Yes. Sandra says, I want to find love and for someone to truly love me. That's really beautiful, Sandra. I feel like you're not alone in that. You're definitely not alone in that. I feel like many people can relate to you here in the chat, as well as anybody that tunes into this broadcast. Being able to find love and find someone that loves you inside and out for who you truly are is extremely valuable and very important. I think being able to find a person who sees you, where you don't have to put on a front, you don't have to pretend to be somebody that you're not, you just are. I think that's so rare and meaningful. And I definitely feel like you will find that. I do think that you will experience it. I definitely know self-love is something that ties strongly into this as well. Knowing ourselves, knowing our worth, knowing what our value is, and what we have to contribute to a relationship, and what we have to contribute to ourselves on our journey is, I mean, it all ties together. And we forget that too. Sometimes we're so worried about seeking external things, like my person has to be X, Y, Z, or where are they? Like I'm looking for them. But I think they are naturally drawn to you once you create that inside. Once you become that, you know, become your own soulmate, right? And I don't think many of us really apply this concept in our daily lives. I think even when you're in a relationship, it's important for you to continue to be your own soulmate, because you know, you're with you your entire life. And even if you're with your other person your entire life, you still belong to you first. So making sure that you are cultivating that inner landscape of beauty and you know, joy. This is your home. And Gatsby agrees to that as well. He just really wants to be a part of this broadcast today, you guys. I think he's all about this self-love energy. He's purring away. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you just wanted to say hi, huh, buddy? But yeah, so make sure that you are cultivating that inner landscape and becoming your own soulmate. And when you become your own soulmate, it becomes an energetic match to the soulmate that you are also seeking. So if you have this beautiful vision of this person that you want to have in your life, you know, maybe they're successful, they are healthy, they're he's looking at me. He's like, I'm also a soulmate. We can have soulmate pets too, you guys, you know, so make sure when you are manifesting, you are very specific that you are looking for a soulmate partner and just not soulmate pets, because these are possible. I think you're mine. So yeah. So yes, okay. Make sure that you are becoming your inner soulmate so that you can attract that in your outer life. Kim, become your own soulmate. Love that. Yes, absolutely. It's, I think, a concept that a lot of us forget, but you know, you're an energetic match to what you create, right? You are what you create. So become what you want in the world, become what you're seeking, and it will just naturally find its way to you. You vibrate with what you're trying to manifest. So hashtag love charm bags. Awesome. Sandra has awesome energy. She does have awesome energy. Thank you. What a beautiful compliment, Margaret. That's such a sweet thing to say. Sandra, will I find love again? Yes. Sandra, you absolutely will find love again. 1,000,000%. I feel it in every bone of my body. But I think just, you know, keep becoming your own soulmate. that's the best advice that I have. That's just what I'm feeling in the air right now. It's what I'm feeling with your energy. Become your own soulmate. I keep being repetitive today, but I feel like a lot of these things that are coming back around are just like needing to be really drilled in, whether it's you specifically that needs to hear this or somebody that's tuning into the broadcast currently or rewatching this on YouTube. It's really important that we become what we seek. So yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that inner work, you guys. It's extremely important. Oh, great. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret. Yes, that's so sweet. That's extremely sweet. You guys have a lot of really beautiful comments today. Love in the air. Yes, it is in the air. Also, you guys, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm just saying, like, keep your eyes open. There's a lot of love in the air. And even too, even if you're not in a romantic partnership, you know, maybe create Valentine's Day for yourself. What would you do? Okay, create, if you're alone right now and you're single and you're trying to draw a soulmate into your life and you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, right? We don't want to like try and like force something because we don't want to force energy. That's out of flow. That's not in alignment with like creating things in our life, right? We want to make sure that we are in alignment with the things that we're seeking. So if you are currently single and you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, create a date for yourself. Give to yourself like the best date ever. Get a really, really nice bottle of wine, right? Make a really beautiful dinner. Wear something that makes you feel confident and beautiful or handsome, and just embrace that energy for yourself and have an amazingly, beautifully romantic night and just enjoy it. You know, we don't have to have somebody there to do it, but just creating that space and that energy for yourself is going to kind of show the universe that you're already in alignment. You're ready. You're creating the space. You're setting the stage for somebody to take part in that with you. So when that person aligns with you, it's a magnet, you know? We keep talking about today, like, you are what you create. I think that keeps coming up again and again and again because it's really important for us to really remember that in our daily lives. I forget that sometimes myself, so maybe it's for me today. But absolutely. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pick a love charm bag winner. Let's see here in the comments. We got quite a few of them today. Let's see. Mason, do you want a love charm bag?
Always.
Always.
Could always use more love.
Oh. I don't know if you guys heard, but he said he could always use more love in his life. I think that's true for a lot of us. I think, you know, love is one of those amazing things that you always want to be able to welcome in with open arms, and it's just, yes, more love, more good energy.
Because I stretched like that when I was saying that.
You did stretch like that. He was like stretching. He's like, I could use more love in my life. Like just welcoming it in. That was really cute. All right. I think Sandra. Hashtag love charm bag. Sandra, you are the winner of the hashtag love charm bag. It looks like you're tuning in from YouTube. If you go in the comments below, or in the description box below, there should be a link to Diana's Facebook page. And if not, I'll go ahead and put it up here on a banner. Please private message us so we can get your information, so we can ship the hashtag love charm bag to you, because you are the winner this week. Yay! All right, I'm going to see if I can link her Facebook page here for you so you can go ahead and send us a direct message and we can get all that info sent your way. All right, here we go. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Please think about what it is that you are doing to create that space in your life to invite in a soulmate energy, right? Become that soulmate energy for yourself. Become the highest version of yourself. It will attract so much beauty into your life. Success, wellness, love, romance, all the things that you are seeking starts from within. You are the universe. If you cultivate this universe within, the universe outside of you will naturally fall into place. And I think that's the biggest message that we have for this card today. And actually, before we go, I will go ahead and put this up on the screen because that's actually what the art represents. You know, you see this vision here of this person sitting and meditating, but connecting with the universe, and the universe is connected to the higher self. So yeah, make sure that we remember that as we leave today, as we leave the broadcast. think about all of those wonderful things. Elaine has one more question, it looks like. How do you know when you find your soulmate? A really amazing question. It would be so nice if it was black and white, wouldn't it? If somebody could just hold up a little flag and say, soulmate, it's me. Or maybe you have like matching like birthmarks or something and it's puzzle, you know, getting real fancy over here. But like, it would be so nice if people would just had like a stamp on their forehead, something to let you know that that's your person. It's not so easy. I think it's a feeling. I think it's a sense of home. And I think people tend to romanticize soulmates a little bit as well. We tend to think that finding your soulmate means everything is going to be perfect. Everything's going to fall into place. There's never going to be a problem. You're just going to be happy and romantic and blissful. And I don't necessarily think that that's true. I think soulmates are here to challenge us. I think they're here to grow us. I think that oftentimes we do become the best version of ourselves by being shown the worst version of ourselves, and also by, and not necessarily with soulmates, I think sometimes that is more like twin flame energy, and sometimes there's like a little bit of a distinction between those two. But being able to see our weak points, you know, they push on them a little bit to show us where it is that we need to grow as souls and as individuals. And then it helps us to become the best version of ourselves. I think soulmate energy is often, when you align with your soulmate, you do bring out those lower qualities. And this is why we talk about being able to heal those lower qualities in yourself too. Because when you attract a soulmate, you want to make sure you attract your highest vibrational soulmate. So if you're coming from a space down here where you're like unhealed, I'll show you over here where you're unhealed, right? You're going to attract a soulmate that's also unhealed. You guys are going to vibrate at this level. You're going to keep triggering each other until you both choose to heal, whether that's in the same space or whether that's individuals. We also have many soulmates on this planet. But however, if you do the internal healing work in advance, if you elevate yourself to this level and you're like, you know what, I've done my healing, I'm still healing, I'm growing, I'm changing every day, and this soulmate chooses to rise, that's amazing. You guys can be together. But if this soulmate chooses to stay here, they're going to be gracefully swept away, and one that matches you up here will then replace that. However, even though you're up here, you're still going to be changing and growing. We're still human beings. We still have challenges in life. So your soulmate is not going to be somebody that will solve all your problems. They're not going to be somebody that's going to come in and, you know, just make everything easy. However, there is a significant sense of alignment. There is a significant sense of recognition and peace in your heart. I think for me anyways, in my understanding, is that soulmates feel like home. And it's a really beautiful sensation. And I think it makes it so much more important to be able to recognize that feeling, because then you know that even if you're going to experience challenges together, that sense of home is worth, you know, kind of taking part in and participating in. So I think everybody has soulmates too. It's not just like a select few. Everybody has soulmates on this planet. We have multiples that incarnate with us in this lifetime. We can have many different kinds of soulmates. We can have friend soulmates. We can have animal soulmates. We can have family soulmates. And we have partnership romantic soulmates. So, and that's why we talk a bit too about like manifesting your highest vibrational soulmate. You know, we want to make sure we match with somebody that matches us on as many levels as possible. So, and also become your own soulmate, you know? Become your own soulmate to attract your highest vibrational soulmate, I think is a wonderful piece of advice. So, Elaine, I hope that helped a little bit. But yeah, just trust your gut. Trust that inner sense of self, you know, when you're with someone and you're like, this person feels right. If you feel it here, but you also feel it like in your solar plexus. So I think there's a great sense of peace and belonging. If there's like a lot of butterflies, I've actually heard this quote too. If there's like a lot of butterflies when you're around somebody, it's like don't always rely on that. That could be like a karmic soulmate. So make sure that you do feel a sense of peace, but it definitely belongs to the individual as well. Everyone's a little bit different when it comes to identifying what it is they're seeking and what aligns with them. So I hope that helped a little bit, Elaine. But yes, Sandra, absolutely. Yes, the love charm bag. I went ahead and put that link up in the comments here. So make sure you reach out to us about the hashtag love charm bag, and we'll be sure to get that information sent your way and shipped out to you. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, everybody. It was so wonderful being able to see you and connect with you. I will be back next week doing the Love Witch Live takeover again. I'm really excited to see your beautiful faces again next week and offer some beautiful advice. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye.